Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get them.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Panthers! His 6th touchdown now for the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Carolina. No problem there on the extra point. The Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now from the gun. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll run it here with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a 1st down. They'll look to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Ncaa to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll drop to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Damone Clark there to get him down. Now this time, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. A gain there of 27 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. There's a short one caught by Sanders. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down. Now a give up the middle. Not much room to speak of. They'll take this to the 11. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Give inside. It's Brooks. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So we have hit halftime here on the... And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. The Panthers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll come up here. First and 10. Up the middle they go. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. On the draw, it's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. To the air now on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Quick throw, that's Leggett on the RPO. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now, faking the give. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Falcons send their punting unit out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Ncaa. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Still first down.
We'll go once more with Brooks. Uh-oh. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 19-yard line. Another try with Brooks. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Second down and 3. On the ground, it's Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Brooks. A second effort, and he is in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers stretch things out even. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Open space inside the 10. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers.